Hi everybody, my name's Jonathan, and in this video I'll be showing you how to create your first website using 123 Reg Website Builder. Step by step, from a blank page all the way through to a live website that's actually out there on the internet for your customers to find. By the end, you'll know exactly how to pick a template, add your own content and branding, and get everything ready to publish, so you can launch a great looking website with confidence, even if you've never built one before. If you've bought an annual website builder plan, your domain is likely already included free for the first year, and it will connect to your site automatically once you publish. If you bought your domain separately or you're not sure it's connected, don't worry, you can easily link it up from your 123 Reg account, and we'll touch on that later in the video. Alright, that's the quick overview out of the way. Let's actually get into it. We'll assume you're already signed in to your 123 Reg account, so let's jump straight to opening up Website Builder. Head to your list of products and find Websites Plus Marketing. Next to your website builder plan, you'll see a button that says Set Up. Go ahead and click that. By the way, that button will only say Set Up the first time round. After that, it will say Manage instead, so don't worry if it looks a bit different next time you come back to it. After clicking Set Up, you won't be dropped straight into a blank editor. Instead, you'll land on a short setup page first. This is Website Builder asking you a few quick questions to get things started on the right foot. The first thing it'll ask is, what kind of business do you have? Based on your answer, Website Builder automatically puts together a starting point for you, a recommended template, plus some initial images and content already in place, tailored to the type of business you've told it about. There's a good range of options to choose from, things like a hair salon, a cafe, a photographer, a business consultant, and plenty more besides. Tell you what, I've always liked the idea of having my own restaurant, so let's go with that. I'll type in restaurant, and you can see a few restaurant options pop up here, including an Italian one. Actually, how about pizzeria? Let's run with that. Next up, it'll ask you to name your business. This is just the name for this particular website within Website Builder, so don't overthink it, and don't worry about getting it perfect either, because you can always change it later. I'm ever original, so let's go with Jonathan's Pizza. It's really just a label for this project, especially handy if you end up building more than one website builder site down the line. You'll then be asked how people who visit your site should get in touch with you. You'll see a few fields here, whether your business has a physical address, which is optional, a phone number, and an email address. Whatever you pop in here, Website Builder will automatically drop into the contact areas of your website, so you're not stuck manually adding all of that in later. That said, you can leave all of this blank for now if you'd rather. It's not required to move forward, and just like everything else on this page, you can always come back and add or update it later. Finally, you'll see a box asking you to tell it a little about your business. This one's handy. Whatever you type in here, Website Builder will take it and use AI to generate a description for your website. Let's give it a go. I'll type in a pizzeria in Bristol called Jonathan's Pizza with stone ovens and proper authentic margaritas. And that's it. Website Builder will take that and turn it into a description we can use on the site. And there we go. Once you've answered those questions, Website Builder gets you right to it. This is where you'll actually build and edit your site. Take a look at that. We've already been given a proper head start here. Based on everything we just told it, Website Builder has gone ahead and put together a genuinely good-looking website for Jonathan's Pizza, with images and content already in place. For most of what we're doing today, all you need to do is click on whatever you want to change, make your edit, and Website Builder saves it automatically. No need to find a save button to click or worry about losing your work. Let's take a moment to get our bearings, because once you understand the layout here, the rest of this is going to feel a lot more straightforward. On the main part of the screen, you've got your preview area. That's your actual site shown pretty much as visitors will see it. And the great thing is, you can click directly into anything here. A headline, a paragraph, an image, and start editing it right there on the page. Then, over on the side, you've got your side panel. This is where you'll find the controls for things like your text, images, styles, pages, and settings. You'll see three main menu options: Website, which is the one you'll be on by default, then Theme and Settings. Now, depending on your plan and the type of business you picked when you were setting up, you might also spot some extra shortcuts in there too. Those are tailored bits and pieces that might be relevant to your particular type of site. Head into Settings, and this is where you'll take care of some of the essentials for your site. Things like your business details, your social media links, and search engine optimization, so people can actually find you online. Now, you don't need to fill all of this in right now if you don't want to. A lot of it is optional, and it will be sitting there ready for you whenever you're ready to dig into it. But it's worth knowing it's there, because getting the basics in early, like your contact details and social links, makes the rest of the site come together a lot more easily. And within Settings, you've also got your Tools and Shortcuts area. This is where things like blogs, bookings, online store settings, and marketing tools live, again depending on what's included in your plan. For most of what we're doing today, all you need to do is click on whatever you want to change, make your edit, and Website Builder saves it automatically. No need to click Save or worry about losing your work. Next, let's move over to the Theme panel. This is where you can play around with your color palette, fonts, and other style options for your site. Now, because we already told Website Builder we're running a pizzeria, it's given us a theme that's already leaning into that. So we're not starting from nothing here, but it's well worth having a browse through the other options too, just to see what's out there and to make sure we're landing on something that really fits. If you click Browse Themes, you'll get a live preview of different themes, so it's easy to see how each one looks before you commit to anything. And don't worry, nothing's locked in. You can always revert back or pick a different one later, and the change happens instantly, so there's no waiting around to see it. As you're browsing, it's worth asking yourself a few things. Does the layout feel clear and easy to navigate? Does it actually suit a pizzeria, or does something else feel closer to the vibe we're going for? And does it have the kind of sections we're actually going to need? A menu, a gallery, maybe a way for people to book a table? Once you're happy with the theme, you can also fine-tune the colours. You can go with the suggested colours, pop in a hex code if you've got specific brand colours already, or just use the colour picker. Let's pick a new font while we're at it too. Obviously, you want to land on colours and a font that actually feel right for your brand. For us, that's something that feels warm, maybe a bit rustic, fitting for a proper pizzeria. And finally, the website panel. This is the one that shows you your site navigation, basically a list of every page on your site. As you go on to add more pages, they'll automatically show up here too, so this becomes your go-to spot for managing the overall structure of your site. From here, you can also rename or duplicate any page pretty easily. Handy if you want to reuse a layout you've already got set up, or if a page just needs a better name. You'll actually notice a privacy policy page has already been included for you, which is worth keeping. And while we're on the subject of page names, pages will appear on this menu as you add them to your site. Right, this is where it gets fun. Let's head back to that main preview window and actually start building the page. What you're looking at here is your homepage, exactly as Website Builder put it together for us based on everything we told it earlier. And you can see it's already filled in with text and images, so we're not starting from a blank page. We're really just making it our own from here. On the homepage, we can scroll around and see how Website Builder generated the entire page for us, both with text and pictures. The page is made up of sections. Imagine each of these sections as blocks. Stacked on top of each other, each of these can now be edited. To edit anything, just click on the section you want to change. When you do that, a panel pops up on the right, and make your edits. Change the text, swap out the image, whatever you need. One great feature of Website Builder, however, is you can click directly on the component and apply the changes in situ. Dotted around each section, you'll notice a few little controls worth knowing about. There's a plus button, which lets you add a brand new section wherever you'd like one. Just click it and you'll get a list of sections to choose from. You've also got up and down arrows, which let you move a section further up or down the page, in case you decide something would work better in a different spot. If you click the three dots, that gives you the option to duplicate a section. Handy if you want to reuse something you've already set up, or delete it entirely if it's not for you. You'll also see the layout button. This one's great because a lot of these sections actually come with several different layout styles to choose from, not just the one you're currently looking at. Take an image gallery, for example. If we click the layout button on ours, you can see there are loads of different ways to display it: a grid, a slideshow, a masonry style layout, and other options. Now that we've got a feel for the layout, let's start making this actually look like Jonathan's Pizza rather than just a placeholder. First up, your logo. If you head to your header section and click on it, you'll get the option to upload your own logo image. If you don't have one yet, don't worry. Website Builder also gives you simple logo making tools to put something together right there. Next, let's swap out some of those placeholder photos. Click on any image across the site and you'll get the option to upload your own. Maybe some real shots of your pizzas, your restaurant, your team. It's worth using genuine photos where you can, since it makes the site feel a lot more real and trustworthy to anyone visiting. Let's add a new page. For us, a menu page makes sense. Back in the website panel, click Add Page. Then choose whether to start from a blank page or one of the ready-made layouts. We'll go with a blank page and call it Menu. Remember, clear page names help people find you online, as we mentioned earlier. Once it's created, it'll show up straight away in your navigation, and you can build it out using exactly the same tools we've already covered. Click the plus icon to add sections, then edit, move, duplicate, or swap layouts just like before. And that's really it. Do that across a few key sections and the site starts feeling like yours in no time. Before we go ahead and publish, it's well worth taking a moment to preview your site properly. Up near the top of the editor, you'll see options to switch between a desktop view and a mobile view. Clicking between them shows you exactly how your site will look on each, and this really matters because a huge number of your visitors are going to be arriving on their phones, not sitting at a desktop. It's easy to get everything looking great on a big screen and forget to check how it holds up on something much smaller. So take a minute to flick over to mobile view and have a scroll through. Check your text isn't getting cut off, your images still look good, and everything's easy to tap and navigate with a thumb rather than a mouse. Right, we've got our content in, our branding sorted, and a new page added. So let's actually publish this thing. Look out for the Publish button, usually up in the top corner of the editor. Give it a click and Website Builder takes care of the rest, connecting up your domain automatically and making your site live for the world to see. It might take a minute or two behind the scenes, so don't worry if it's not instant. Once it's done, your site is officially live. And that's it. Jonathan's Pizza is officially live. In this video, we've gone from a blank starting point to a real published website, choosing a theme, adding our own branding, building out a new page, and publishing it live, all without touching a single line of code.